with.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time. We hope you dressed appropriately. Time for Victor Allen's new Sportz. His unique fan-based view of sports. That's right. Take a look. Dress appropriately. Sports bras and jock straps. Remember, this is the man who the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate. Rub his head and make a wish. Remember, it's sports, damn it. And here's Vic. Yeah!
Okay, all that yelling ain't gonna do any good, but I'm not gonna take a page from you, brother, because you are literally laying in on people who are chiming in on your feed, and they seem that they got you caught up. I'm not falling for it, because I will come right behind you on your page and give you personal videos, all various types. All right, back to sports, bro. LA. Usually I do that later in the segment because, you know, it was interesting, Mario, because when I sat there and said, you know, the sporting kind of event thing that was happening in LA was the American Music Awards. Now, it was funny because at the same time, I was over at Kanye West doing his Kanye West opera, which I hope everybody understands is opera.
I got to hear more about that one.
Yeah, you do. And there's more video coming, guys. Just give you a taste, whatever the case may be. So I don't know if that was more popular this weekend in L.A. than other sports that was happening in L.A. And I got a funny feeling we have to take a back seat to Taylor Swift. She ran away with a few symbolisms.
Yes, she did.
Yes, she did.
I liked it.
Khalid, love, man. Hey, got that love. I see you doing it. Congrats. There's more. There's a lot more. And I like the social award. I'll get to that later. But let me just go over to this because I want to be able to give respect to those teams who are not getting the respect they do. Because last year we had Oklahoma, we had Portland, we had Golden State. They were in there punching it out. And then all of a sudden, rock bottom this year. And when I say rock bottom, we're not going to jump on them, Mario, and try to find out, you know, hey, what's the in and outs of it? We just want to know where they're going to win at. Either one of these teams have a chance to pull it off, just one, to get in the playoffs. And let me just give you, for those who may not be able to see the information, Oklahoma is at 5-10. Oklahoma is like 13th in the Western Division, not conference, the whole division. Portland is next to last at 5-12. Golden State, which everybody says they're done, right? They're done. Now, Carmelo, that's cold, man. That's cold. Carmelo has joined the Portland Trail Blazers. They have a 4-game losing streak. Okay, so is it more likely to say that Oklahoma Thunder has the best chance? But remember, Portland can get their healing injured athletes back, and congratulations to Pau Gasol, who went off injured, will be coming back as a coach, assistant coach of some type for Portland.
Nice.
So, okay.
Give it up, yeah.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, dropping your crystal ball. All you have to do is tell me which team you got money on that's going to make the playoffs. Now, you can say none, y'all. None. I think it's one. I think it's one in there.
Okay, let's put it like this. I definitely believe there's room for in this season for Oklahoma and Portland both to show improvement. I don't feel that way about Golden State, unfortunately.
Let's see.
No, let me watch how I say that.
No.
Golden State is going to show improvement, but they're still going to be in the cellar.
It's too late.
Yeah, they're going to be in the cellar no matter what. Just not enough talent.
They don't have the
in
depth.
this league. Yeah, they don't have it. They don't have it.
They don't have
now, Oklahoma and Portland, Oklahoma, new team, certainly you got to allow them extra time, I think, to gel.
Well, they got Paul.
I know, and I've watched him. He looked kind of, even in the losing efforts, he kind of looked good.
Yeah.
In terms of what he could do.
Well, money down, money on the table. They don't want it. The bet is out the window. You picking no horses? One horse?
No horses.
See, you ain't picking.
Neither
nobody.
one of these. None of these teams are going to really do. Even if they were to make the playoffs, they're going to be last in, first out. Like black people know about that one. LIFO.
Oh.
So there'll be that one.
Right, man.
But that's what. But no. But there's no hope for Golden State. They just don't have it.
Right.
Certainly to look better this season. Okay.
Right.
I don't think Oklahoma and Portland, either one of them, are as bad as that looks, Vic.
Right.
I just don't.
Yeah, it all depends. You know, like you said, the second half teams who have experience know how to jump back. So, okay, money bet. If I had to put a money bet on it, oh, man, I got to go with, because, you know, we always have that time where they, you know, right around February, where that time that they can go in there and say, hey, let's try to bring and add some elements. If you had to add, who would be the ones who would really step up? I say Portland will step up, but they may be digging a hole too deep. Right now in a 4-game losing streak, and with Carmelo, it hasn't seemed to make a change, and they're really kind of struggling. So I may say OKC may find a way, but, man, no bet for me on either one. I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah, I can't now. I mean, I don't think Oklahoma and Portland are as bad as they are right now. They're both teams that I have had respect for in the past,
right.
And they have a lot of their core stuff still there.
Right.
So let's see.
All right, now we're going to jump over to what I call, you know, history's been made every year. And it seems like whenever we say James Harden, dude, he says, man, he was scoring at a clip last year. Oh, dang, the year before. Every year it goes up. But let me do some comparisons of who you think is more impressive. Now, here's some numbers. I put up Luka Doncic. Second year now. This is his second year. He's doing 30.3 a game, which kind of puts him around number 2 in the league, and he's averaging 9.8 assists, which puts him around number 2 in the league. James Harden is doing 38.3. Everybody got to bet, can he average 40? And then he's averaging 8.8 assists. That puts him like 5th. Now, have we been watered down by James? Because he keeps doing it. And if he continues at this clip, he will almost surpass Elgin Baylor. And the only person who averaged more points will be Wilt Chamberlain.
That's right.
So, but now, second-year player, Doncic. Dude, you know what? When you watch him play, this is a big guy who uses his body, and he doesn't have to use a lot of athleticism. He is just smart. And he's getting better. And Dallas is already in the top 6 teams in the league right now, and they're getting better. We got Porzingis.
Black woman GM.
Yes. Yeah, I got to give it up.
You got a woman
right.
and a black woman.
Right. Now, who's more impressive, though, man? Now, James.
Well, James is still more impressive. Okay, I get your point, Dick.
Yeah.
The point is that here's a rookie doing 30 average. Not
yes.
a rookie, excuse me.
Second year.
Right. Averaging, and he had a crazy year last year.
Yes.
So
Rookie of the year.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year. So there's no question his career, what we're wishing for him is no injury. Right, to really see what this man can do, because he is a big guy.
Yes, he is.
He's
smart.
A big guy moving like this, and
his
that's
idol,
something else.
And his idol, he followed, was LeBron James. So he's assisting, he's scoring. He doesn't jump over you. He kind of bully balls you with his body, because he tends to be a little bit bigger, and he uses it, and he knows how to handle the pill. Listen, man, I'm saying this. I wouldn't be shocked. Go back and compare. Give him about 2 or 3 more years and compare Larry Bird's numbers to his numbers and see if it's equal to the hype. Just the hype. Is he getting the hype? Because it's different period and different time, man. So I would say still, I kind of agree with you. I think James Harden is taking it to another world, because everybody predicted or suggested that Russell Westbrook would make things more difficult, and he's scoring even more. And since they're friends, childhood friends, they understand each other. And he keeps raising his level of scoring. And I've never seen anyone score like this, man. He knows how to use his body.
It's amazing.
It's just out of this
world.
world.
That's why I said I don't want to take anything away from what Harden has done offensively, because it's almost rewriting a book.
Yes,
You don't see this but once in a lifetime even.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Give it up.
All right, let's go over here to what I call scores. Now, sometimes you get scores and sometimes you get scores. Unexpected, shocking, or predictable results. I don't know if this look is appropriate.
Like he's sitting on something.
All right.
Just say yes.
Right. So,
squeeze that sphincter.
And what I'm going to do for you, Mario, I'm going to keep this little GIF up.
Okay.
I'm going to give you the 3 scores, and you tell me which score is appropriate to that look. I'm going to start with USC Trojans 52, UCLA Bruins 35. Next, San Francisco 49ers 37, Green Bay Packers 8. New York Jets 34. Now, this is a team that only won 3 games. Raiders at 500, 3. Which score is appropriate to this look?
New York Jets and the Raiders, even though the San Francisco 49ers and Green Bay was close.
Yeah.
You know, the USC Trojan game, I watched a bunch of that.
Are you confused?
I'm confused, but, you know, neither one of these L.A. teams are impressing me in terms of college ball.
Well, now USC is in the top.
I know.
In the polls. So.
I know.
But
it's not the same.
Well, of course.
Well, I guess because we're used to dynasty. But, Vic, I'm with you. Oakland Raiders, by the way, okay, first of all, let's give them credit for doing a good job this year and really looking a lot better.
Well, they had to.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying they didn't have to. They could have been Cincinnati.
$100 million coach?
Well, I'm just saying.
They had to.
They say they were supposed to, but like I said, they could have been Cincinnati.
Watch
so
this.
we could give it to them for having it.
Well, okay, I'll watch this. Mario, you're the owner. I'm John Gruden. You said, I'm giving you $100 million. Next year, how many games you going to win? How many games do you expect?
May not happen. They can give $100 million to
you ain't ready, no. No, you're giving $100 million.
Okay, I'm just saying, no, because a bunch of these teams are incompetent, so obviously you're going to waste your money.
So what you're saying is, I have this football franchise.
Money don't do that.
And I have to keep my investors happy. And I want you to take me to the next level. I'm going to give you 10 years. What you going to do for me next year when I hand you this $100 million check? How many games do you expect him to win?
Well, we'll see. I don't, because you know what's amazing, Vic?
What?
Green Bay Packers, even in that loss, do you think they lost 1 seat? Do you think they sold 1 seat less?
No.
See, that's what's so amazing about some of these teams, even if they do lose, right?
Yeah, but that's...
The fans are so hungry and rabid for them,
right.
Like Green Bay, that's not going to have them sell 1 less seat.
Nobody cares about that.
Right.
Nobody cares about that.
So they'll still, the owner will be just like happy no matter what.
Right.
Because, you know, they're still that. But, you know, Oakland, no, that's different. They're embarrassed.
First
of all, we're West Coast. You let a New York team beat you?
I got you even better on this one, bro. You let USC former quarterback Sam Darnold beat you. Now, who you got loyalty to? Your college, your university, USC, or do you got loyalty to the Raiders?
See, I don't have that loyalty. I know you're trying to call out the black card and all that shit. No.
Right.
No.
So
you Oakland, and now you ain't even Oakland.
Right. No, you're really going to be called
the San Francisco Raiders.
No, we're going to call them Frisco Giants.
They're the Frisco Giants. Right. You ain't even the Raiders no more.
Right.
So whatever. No.
All right. Here's the one that we're not going to get the results, and it's going to happen in a few hours. Here's an example of what happened last year when they played each other. Of course, the Rams came up winning. That's a little teaser of Lamar Jackson when the Rams were even better last year. Easily scoring, but of course that was the only weapon they had. Today is called the leading MVP versus the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. Baltimore Ravens at LA Rams tonight, Monday Night Football. Is this a Monday night disaster, upset, or close game?
It's a disaster. It's going to be sodomy on the air.
See, that's wrong.
It's going to be sodomy.
That's wrong, man.
Pure sexual abuse.
The dude.
Someone is going to take it up the butt tonight.
Mario,
why you there's no other analogy more appropriately.
You got 15-years that's possibly
they
watching
know
the show.
what the butt because they're checking their own out.
Jeez, man, I gotta help you, man.
So I'm just saying, tonight, I don't even think I'm going to be watching. I'm going to turn it on. See, some games, when you turn it on, you ain't going to finish. I'm going to turn the game on, but I'm going to be looking to see what's on the NBA. Because this is going to be total ravage, and someone's going to be walking funny after the game.
Right.
All I can say. It's probably going to be the Rams.
You know what?
Relax that sphincter.
Let me give it. let me give a little shout out. Acapella, I see you, man. I just couldn't say anything
Give that
about
to
it.
Acapella.
I couldn't say anything.
Acapella General been in the chat room on Facebook.
He's talking about why he was late because we had to wait 2 hours once we got inside, the venue.
No excuses.
That's on purpose. Talking about he was over at Cracker Barrels. That's a good one. That's cold, man. That's
okay, brother.
They just leave. Hey, look, thank you for letting us know. He could have been at Popeye's Chicken. It made no difference.
Getting a
2
sandwich.
hours waiting inside.
That's right. Get your sandwich.
All done on purpose, though. Okay. All right. Let me go on and say this. So here's the score. What's the score then, Mario? If you had to sit back and say it's a disaster, give me a score.
Tonight?
Yeah.
I don't think the Rams can score. I think they can score 2 touchdowns. So let's say 35-14.
That's pretty close. That's pretty close. The Rams have a good defense, but somebody brought up a good point. They said, if you let Lamar sit back and have time, things break down, he's gone. If you go and bum rush him before he has enough time to process, that may be your only way. But once you do that, you leave the field wide open. Which one would you do? Would you sit back and go like what they did, what San Francisco did with Aaron Rodgers? You see what they did? They it was a house arrest the way they played Aaron. Should they do the same with?
I don't know what they should do because none of it's gonna work.
So that's it, you guys. I just want to let you know that Mario's going. Don't bet.
Just
don't bet.
Bring the Astroglide with you tonight.
Got you. Let me go on over here. I want to give some LA, because to tell you the truth, I hate to say this, man, but the sports kind of took a back seat to the AMAs, American Music Awards, which was at the Microsoft Theater down the street. Also, at the same time, Kanye West was having this thing at the Hollywood Bowl. So I'm not saying that there wasn't no sports, but I want to give what they call respect to the preps. Number 1, Mater Dei, and number 2, St. John Bosco will now reclash. When I say that, meaning that Bosco has a chance to avenge.
Yeah, they always. Bosco's
It's always there, and Mater Dei as well.
Yeah. Geez.
So, they both won their semifinal games. LA Lakers on a 7-game win streak. Clippers on a 5-game win streak. The power rankings for LA Lakers are number 1. Clippers moved up to number 3. Hey, at the end of the day, we'll see how it goes after the All-Star. Also, want to give a quick shout out. Wanted to make it there, and I hope she's watching. Jada, we tried to do the thing. I was supposed to try to catch up with her over at the Ronald McDonald's house. As you know, that's the facility for those kids suffering from, disease, and specifically, let's just say this.
Well, they provide support for the families when the kids are in the hospital.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing that we was trying to do. I don't want to get a big story because I didn't get to go there. Jada, we're going to make it happen again next time. So, with that being said, let's go over to what I call the sporting event in LA yesterday. AMA shout out, man. American Music Awards. There are some people we want to give props to, and just a couple of notables, because I know Mario is a Taylor Swift fan, aren't you?
I am a Taylor Swift fan.
That's right.
I think she's gorgeous and sweet, and I love the position she takes on things, even though I don't want her that thin, but that's another how people get pissed off.
You want her a little bit thicker?
Yes.
Yeah. Personally?
Hey, but I have said before, that is not a deal breaker, okay? Right. I've dated many a thin woman, okay? Skinny to be exact, okay? And I had them tell me, they don't break, they bend.
So, let me go on and continue over here while Mario's in the chair. Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift got a couple of awards. I'm not even covering them all. I want to congratulate her.
She look kind of busty on this picture.
Well, Artist of the Year. She got the Artist of the Year, Music Video of the Year, Female Artist of the Year. So she's got a few under her belt. Lizzo, she did her performance. We highlighted her, man, on Quiet Storm. Lizzo, very strong and up-and-coming woman. Khalid, favorite male artist of the year. And then, of course, BTS, favorite social artist. I want to give a recognize to that because that category for me is new. It's probably been out for a year, maybe or two, but social artist, man, I like that. So, with that being said, New Sports is over. That's it. Get ready for Monday Night Football. Get your... Mario's going to hit that, and I'm going to get my popcorn. Done, right?
That's right. Victor Allen's New Sports, his unique fan base view of sports. You can find it here every week as part of the Morning Coffee with Mario show. That's right. Join us. Remember to dress appropriately. Sports bras and jogging. Bring your own foot powder, because you know you're going to need it. That's the way we do it. Peace now.